everyone and welcome back to Time Gaming. The True Rebirth saga has officially ended and it's time to embrace the Contract Saga through PS60 first partner. Usually I will sit down and have a nice long chat with Ayumu to talk about all the cards in the set, but you know, adult reasons. So this time we thought of doing something different and trying to squeeze out the essence of what we think of PS60 and present it to you guys. Before we jump into the card, this set has some common theme. First, the set will revolve around your partner of choice, with their original version serving as your starter and their contract design form as your finisher. Second, most of the effects in this set will give you counters. This will make it harder for you to use rebirth cards while allowing you to use cards that benefit from having more counters. The following cards are the cards that we find most interesting now. It doesn't mean that the other cards are weak, and after playing more with the set, our opinions might change. But on first impression, this will be the cards that we want you guys to try out. First, we have the Scarlet Flame. The keyword for Scarlet Flame is Destruction. Being through the color red, Grow allows the BP destruction effect of your Scarlet Flame Spirit Nexus magic to penetrate through White's protection effects such as armor. When evolved to Grow Kaiser, it can even punch through popular opposing White defensive cards such as Diamond Wall and Shepherd Doll. To elaborate on the theme of destruction, the first card that catches our eyes is Ryukin. While its BP destruction limit is low, being able to destroy a Nexus instead give it the flexibility that other Scarlet Flames commons don't have. If you draw it late, it rewards you for summoning Grow by ensuring Spirit and Nexus with effects that activate when they are destroyed, such as the popular Wall type Nexus, stay destroyed. Continuing on the point of rewarding you for summoning Grow, we both agree that Dreadnought will be perfect for that, as having Grow anywhere on your field will protect Dreadnought from opposing effects. Being able to destroy two opposing spirits with 15,000 or lower BP is big. Being able to penetrate White protections made it even more dangerous. But on top of that, Dreadnought is the first and currently only burst that responds to opposing when Spirit Rebirth effect. All this destruction engine will need fuel. You have Grows when attack effect, but what if you need more? We think that Tusk at Jenner Farkwood is perfect for the job, as its Mirage effect gives you an optional draw one if you increase your counter during the attack step. At 3 cost and 2 reduction, you can set it at the same turn you summon Grow if you go second and draw 2 cards right away. Another good card to increase your counter and get more cards out of your deck is Swallow Edge. At level 2, just like Grow, it allows you to draw 1 card and accelerate the game by increasing 3 counters. Another good point of this card is its ability to summon itself from your hand when your Grow enters Soul State. Not only does it help you to maintain aggression, but it also retrieves your Soul Core from the trash, allowing you to use Contract Design again. While Scarlet Flame burn as bright as their name, it is up to you to decide. So if Destruction strikes your fancy, do pick up Grow as your first partner. Secondly, we have the Blood Crystallite. The keyword for Blood Crystallite is stability. At first glance, the effect of Blood Crystallite cards does not look as exciting as the others, but that makes it fit the stoicism of purple. But contributes to that by making sure that the main mechanic of the deck cannot be stopped by your opponent while building your resource bit by bit. Bud uses what Bud provides to swarm your opponent and rob them of their remaining core with its overcount. As they say, don't fix what's not broken. Jelim is the first that caught our eye for being simple but effective. Being a cost 0 Blood Crystallite means that when you have extra cores, Bud can bring it out without using your cost quota. Additionally, its Mirage effect is simple, but being able to activate it when it is destroyed makes it flexible. Not much to say about Demon's Skull, but with the trend from True Rebirth Saga having the new concepts move away from cost researchers, being able to access all blood contract in your trash certainly made this stand out. Fallen Head is probably the flashiest you could go, as having 4 or more counters allows you to perform its contract design without using your soul core. As it is summon or descends, it strips away cores from opposing spirit and nexuses, ultimately depleting even nexuses with its overcount. Remains of the Margor Chapel reminds us of popular purple nexuses such as the Brigade Skyscraper and Island Road. While limited to once per turn, it allows you to draw 2 cards right away. Additionally, with the theme of the deck being to swarm your opponent, being able to ensure your attack step continues with only 1 core on top of the draw is a sweet decoration on the chapel. We believe that we all want some degrees of stability in our lives, so if for you that is to be in the games you play, do consider picking up Bud as your first partner. Next up, we have the Viridian Lightning. If Blood Crystallite promotes stability in your strategy, Viridian Lightning is the complete opposite. It brings chaos to the opponent's strategies, and the biggest troublemaker is Rampo. As soon as you unleash him into the field, it locks on opposing burst and hand trap magics during the attack step. That is Statecraft Mayhem. Grow Rampo can remove up to 4 spirits while engorging your opponent's life. Kobasan may look simple and confused about why they are here, but not only does it allow you to core boost 1 with 2 reductions, when the opponent tries to remove it with effects, it can possibly call an even bigger threat. As with all green decks, having all the cores will then be useful if you run out of cards in your hand. Tirajal and Ingress got you covered for that, with their trusty green hand replacement effect while not letting opposing nexus like the Frozen Volcano ruin your flow. Ingress in particular is appealing because it has a Mirage effect that makes your heavy exhaust even more threatening. While we started this section with Disruption as the main team, they are pretty specific and Eclair Wasp is a good representative. When it comes into play, not only does it heavy exhaust one opposing spirit, but it also banishes 5 cards of your choice from opposing trash, allowing you to disrupt decks that play around their trash, such as the Blood Crystallites. Disrupting the opponent's strategy, refreshing your own resources, and waiting for that one moment to strike hard. As chaotic as it is, Green Lightning is a green deck that very well matches its name. If Chaos is your middle name, do consider taking Rampo for a while for the rest of your life. And now we reach the Silver Nuts. The keyword for the Silver Nuts is power, a pure and unshakable power that can explode at any time. Stark emphasizes the toughness by giving you one core encounter every time it stays on your field, and the explosiveness by forcing your burst open. If Stark is the foundation, Super Stark is the iron wall to your strategies. As whatever you gain with Stark, Super Stark strengthens them by giving an extra simple and unblockable effect. Not to mention that its overcount can simply force opponents into submission. You have two options to be forced open with Stark's once per game effect. Elas Palace will generally be a better choice overall as it accelerates your count, allowing you to make bigger plays faster. But Manta Ray of Silverwing offers you flexibility by giving the option to pounce opposing nexus. Both spirits have effects that refresh themselves when they attack or block, so they are definitely nice to have to increase the number of your attacks. Getting your counter to a high number with both Stark and Elas Palace allows you to access disruptors that remove spirits, nexus, and burst. Once its overcount is achieved, it can help you to set up your Super Stark turn by giving 2 unblockable damage, or simply finish the game without relying on Super Stark. The same with Green, White has lots of strong cards, but how will you draw them? Lutia will help you to keep up as she gives you an additional draw step when your counter is 5 or more. As this is a normal draw, your opponent will not be able to respond to it. Is precision your passion? Then Stark is the right partner for you. We finally reached the Gold Clouds. The keyword for Gold Clouds is possibilities, just like how Vanille grew up to be the Phoenix Princess. Her effects allows you to get new cards on your hand and eventually bring new life to the battlefield. As a Phoenix Princess, she still did what she does best, but better, as her overcount allows her to make use of your magic to spell chaos to your opponent before they can even move. Partial gets your Vanille spec online and helps you to build your counter to connect to the Phoenix Princess. Her overcount gives you a lingering effect that helps you to ensure your attack step continues. Summoning Mizua or Club Panda shuts down opposing nexus until your next star step, allowing you to continue building up your field even if they have nexuses that would normally stop you, like the frozen volcanoes. Mizua is especially useful since it allows you to reuse Vanille's Heart once per turn effect, effectively giving you an extra draw and accelerating your counters to access the Phoenix Princess. Yellow decks that rely on attacking with bunch of small spirits almost always come with when your spirit is destroyed by the opponent's burst, as that will help them to keep their wave of attack. You still bring something new, as it can also be activated when your spirits are bounced, covering more grounds to keep your wave of attack. Then we need to talk about Sanctified Light. Once you get to 6 counters and Vanilla is in your field as a spirit or base card, you can play it with only 4 costs and shuts down most opposing defensive cards, allowing you to finish the game even without the Phoenix Princess. Gold Clouds are enigmas, but if you believe in their possibility, going on a journey with Vanille will be a journey of a lifetime. Lastly, we have the Azure Waves. The keyword for Azure Waves is adaptability. Blue is known for many things, but the common theme is that they draw more cards at the cost of discarding some cards in your hand, allowing you to dig faster through your deck and adapt to your condition. Shark is a great initiator for that, since having him will allow you to reduce the number of cards you will need to discard by the effect of your Azure Wave Spirit. Additionally, he can make use of his own effect to draw Gable Shark and finish your opponent in one fell swoop. After you got Shark on board, Ino Racer will be a great addition to the tandem, allowing you to draw 2 cards when it is summoned or when it attacks with 2 reductions. Mashbara is a strong candidate, being able to destroy any spirit or ultimate with a cost of 8 or lower while ignoring protections, and core boosting 2 on top of that, is almost as perfect as his muscle. Berkite Witch is a master class in Nexus that increases your counter when it is deployed, increasing your counter by 2 right away, and if you have 7 counters afterwards, you will be able to retrieve your soul core, allowing you to perform more Radiant Defense. We have strong draw, we have mantra draw, and we have a long list of draw 3 discard 2 magics that is the bread and butter of blue. Dream draw may not bring much to other decks, but if you discard at least 1 Azure Wave cards for its effect, you destroy one opposing cost 3 or lower spirit, and once your counter is 5 or more, the ceiling goes to 8 or less. Is Azure Wave unstoppable? Shark is a young prince, but with your guidance, he can rule the ocean. Before we actually finish, we want to dedicate this corner to the support cards of past concepts and cards that lacks the last push to make us put them into the list. So enjoy! Again, these are cards that are most interesting for us at the moment, so we'll look forward to be playing them in BS60, and we hope that you will too. Which partner will you choose to travel through Legolis? Do let us know in the comments below. That has been everything from me, Theodore Lu, your host, Ayumu, your friendly neighborhood English Wiki admin, and we'll see you guys again next time. Bye bye!